Alright, first I want to apologize for the music. My wife is working out, and she and I both have gotten into country music, so you may hear that. And we're in the process of packing the move, but I couldn't resist doing this video. This is a Cybersonic toothbrush. Now, this company's been around for a long time. In fact, my wife had one of these when we first met 17 years ago, and we gave that one to my son. Yeah, that thing was built great, and then over the years you pay basically a warranty, and you supposedly get it was quarterly, you get 2 brushes so 2 people could use it. They snap on and off. You can pick sizes. It used to only come in a round small, and now it comes in a big round, and then a standard kind of looking toothbrush, you know, the rectangle. And then now they got the Cybersonic original, which this is, and then they got a Cybersonic 3, which has a blue dot that shows you when it's charging, and the revolutions per minute, or the vibrations per minute I should say, are like supposedly 3 times, like 40,000 whatevers instead of 10 or 20. Anyways, I don't have the statistics correct. That's neither here nor there. The reason I'm doing this video is we have had, okay, so these free things you get, it was $7.99, squeeze shipping and handling. Yeah, right, okay. So, you know, maybe shipping and handling. It sounds like that's what they cost and you pay for them. But anyways, now they've gone to $9.99. And you know, I have so many extras, it's not even funny. They last a long time. So we've been giving some to my son so that, you know, he can use them. I haven't asked him in a while, but anyways. This company went through a spell where the on-off button right here, and this charges, you just put it in the base, and there's different bases. The older ones had a base where you had all the accessories that could be, you know, go around it and whatnot. And then the Cybersonic 3, it's a very small base, pretty convenient and cool looking. Anyways, the point is, over the 17 years that I've been involved with Cybersonic, they have made these things cheaper and cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. It's got to be costing them a lot of money, or maybe not, because they're so doggone cheap now, cheaply made. Buying them, they're still about $100 or $130, and maybe you can get a deal of $69 for the old one. I don't know. But part of the warrant, part of the $7.99, which is now $9.99, and now they let you go to semi-annually, where you only get, you get 4, but they've kept the price at $7.99, but you have to pay I don't know. Anyways, they've made it all confusing. But part of the deal is, if it breaks, they replace them if you pay shipping and handling. Well, you know, we had one that wouldn't hold a charge, or something went wrong with it. This one is made so cheap that where you snap the toothbrush on, and I wish I had one, but it's so wobbly and loose, you're not getting any of the vibration transferred to the tip of the toothbrush. It's supposed to fit very tight. So it wasn't that old, and it did that. Anyways, I had one that this button came off, and when it came off, it went down my drain. Well, that's all fine and dandy, except the fact is, you can't get them out of the drain, and then they shipped me another one, and doggone if the next one didn't do it and went down the drain. Well, now I got a problem, because my drain started clogging up. Man, I called them. I was pissed. I was like, I don't know what y'all are doing or not doing, but these things are not put on good. And just pushing it, you know, it pop off, and you couldn't catch it in time, and damn, it's down the drain. Well, my wife had the one that this thing wouldn't snap on, so we called them, and they shipped us a new one. Meanwhile, you know, they try to charge you shipping and handling for all this, but point to be firm and say, I've had problems with these things. I'm not either. If you're not going to pay the shipping and handling, then just cancel me. And guess what? They'll pay for the shipping and handling. They do the same thing they do with the brushes. Anyway, so she got the replacement, and the head snapped on. I don't know how long that'll last. But guess what? The button broke. Now that time, Oh, now, see, that was the first time it's worked in 2 weeks. And now look, it won't work again. So something's wrong with it. So being the investigative type, you see it's cracked right there. I did that. But I want to do a video and show you the inside of this thing. Okay? First of all, when I opened it, I was like, oh, that's interesting. This is a new one now. And look at that motor. Now, this hadn't been used much. This motor is like, are they putting used parts in these things? Because that looks like an old motor to me. Now, that irritates me because these are supposed to be under warranty. They didn't tell me they're sending me a refurbished one. That's probably someone else's spit and toothpaste on there, which pisses me off because that is disgusting. But that is not a new motor, period. So the button, let's see where that button is. Button is right here. So now, okay, something is wrong. These are the things that were popping off, and I've never gotten to see the inside. But you can see, in fact, if you look at that, that did not come from my wife. That is old toothpaste. We don't even use that color toothpaste. That's gross. And I just touched it. Anyways. So, looks like they're trying to glue these things better in here so they don't pop off. But they were not gluing them on. So now I'll see, I get an understanding of why they can just replace these things, because what they're doing is they're taking the ones that are sent back to them that are broken and they're basically getting them to work somehow. So here's your induction coil, which is how you charge it without plugging it in, which is kind of how the new cell phones work. And then it looks like they're using some AA or 14460 or they're not 18650. These are different size batteries. I wish I could take it out of there so I could see the other side of it. But I just wanted to prove that this company is very deceptive, and I just don't know if we're going to continue or not. They did not say I'd be getting some toothbrush with used parts. I bet the shell's probably repolished and used too. And when you get the new one, it doesn't come with any kind of, just stuffed in a box in a plastic bag. So that pisses me off. So I would think long and hard if you choose this company, and if you want to go on that maintenance plan, I would think again. Maybe it's the best choice for you. They seem to do a good job on the teeth, but then even when you call up with a problem, they try to sell you the bleach. And, they want to get you on that program, too. Kiss my ass. I am not spending any more money than I have to with you. Because this is what I'm getting. I'm getting a used unit, has toothpaste from somebody else, and an old damn motor in it as well. They probably replaced the batteries, glued in the switch if that's what fell off, and that's what I get. Okay, so that's my rants of the day. Just get real, Cybersonic. I've caught you. I've caught you. I got your number.